in this place. I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love.
When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. And I know this voice of love, it is singing through my life. It is all I am, every part of me. It is all I choose to be. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love.
Would the keeper of the flame please bring forward the Christ candle? Namaste.
Well, good morning, beloved of God. Right where you are at this moment, the light of Spirit shines through you. You are infinitely loved by God, and you are the light of the world. I'm Doug, and I welcome you to Unity Spiritual Center of Waco this morning. If you haven't already done so, this would probably be a good time to pull those cell phones out and turn them into a silent mode. Please stand as you're able and join in our congregational singing. Yes, I see that Lucinda is not here, but I think we have something going.
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. I am happy. I am happy.
I don't know what we'd do if everything always went perfectly in this. Of course. Well, let us say our statement of truth, which is on the screen. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life. God the good, omnipotent. We are a beacon of love and light for those who need this spiritual home right now. And our vision, mission, and unity principle for today. Our vision, to awaken an awareness of spirit in our lives through the practice of timeless spiritual teachings. Our mission: raise consciousness, transform lives, heal the planet, one person at a time, beginning with me. The ancient universal principles taught by Unity offer foundational guidance for living abundantly and staying in tune with our own divine nature. Today is number 1. Together, God is everywhere and always present in every circumstance. This divine energy underlies and animates all of existence. And the word for today, February the 8th, is determination. In every person's life, there will be times of ease and times of struggle. In the tougher times, it's natural to feel discouraged and tempted to give up on plans and dreams. When discouragement sets in, I remember I'm fully human and fully divine, a spiritual being endowed with many divine gifts. I fortify myself by invoking my innate qualities of strength and power. They give me the determination to keep going, to stay the course. I can use my body and mind to accomplish what I set out to do, but I also know there is more to me than that. The attributes of God are mine to use. I believe in myself and move forward with determination. And today's affirmation I'll read, and then we can say it together. Before that, the word that comes from 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8 is, "So deeply do we care for you that we are determined to share with you not only the gospel of God, but also our own selves, because you have become very dear to us." And the affirmation for today is, my determination takes me far. Together, my determination takes me far. It's all yours.
Well, I appreciate it. So let's begin today as we do every day in the beginning of our service, is to get up and greet one another, just to do, well, won't do a face or fist bump today, but we'll do a hug, a shake, say hi, whatever's appropriate for you. And we especially want to welcome you who join us online and know that you are a part of this church family, and we're thinking of you, and just know that our thoughts and prayers are with you. So let's do that now. Can I squeeze your butt?
No. Shine the light you bear. Shine the light you bear. Just as Master Jesus taught us. Shine the light you bear. Sing the song you hear. Sing the song you hear. Just as Master Jesus taught us. Sing the song you hear. Know the joy of life. Know the joy of life. Just as Master Jesus taught us. Know the joy of life.
Anyway, it's a great morning. It's February and it's almost 80 degrees, and I'm loving this. And I'm Reverend Don. It's a pleasure to welcome each of you to Unity Spiritual Center today. Together we affirm and celebrate our unity, our oneness with each other, our oneness with all it is, and our oneness in God. And your presence is essential. For each of us is a unique aspect of the energy that expresses as Unity Spiritual Center today. And we know that none of us are here by accident or coincidence. Unity is a New Thought denomination, yet New Thought is nothing new to the world. It is in reality a synthesis to the greatest spiritual concepts from the minds and spirits of humankind across the ages. In Unity, we celebrate that all people are created with sacred worth, regardless of culture, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or creed, and we know that neither God nor unity leaves anyone out. So as always, let's begin our service with prayer. Infinite presence, dear loving Spirit, we come together today during this special time, during February, a month of loving, of giving love, of receiving love, of expressing love. And as we do this, we open our hearts, we open our minds to your presence, to love. And we do so with gratitude. We do so with a sense of connection to your presence, to the presence of those around us, our loved ones, our families, our friends, our community. And we say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to have a choice in how we live our lives. And we ask that we're guided to make the choice of connection, of connecting to others, and allowing ourselves to be connected. That's how we celebrate your presence, your love. So we say thank you. And we see that love, that light, that energy surrounding each of those who have a special need at this time. Bathed in your light, your love, your energy, your healing light. And we see this light, this love surrounding the leaders of this country and all countries, working together to bring about peace, stability, and love. When the disciples asked, "How should we pray?" Jesus gave them the Lord's Prayer, which we say together now is translated from the Aramaic, the language that Jesus spoke. Together, infinite presence, which is everywhere. Your name is sacred. Your kingdom is come. Your will is throughout the earth, even as it is throughout the universe. You give us our needful bread from day to day, and you forgive our offenses, even as we forgive our offenders. And you let us not enter into materialism, but you separate us from error. Because yours are the kingdom, the power, and the song, and the praise, from all ages, throughout all ages, sealed in faith, trust, and truth. Amen. Each of us is the light and love of God. Spiritual beings having a human experience. You are God's beloved, and we embrace you today. We don't have any kids with us today, but we're going to just give some loving energy to all the children of the world. So let's rub our hands together, get some nice warm energy going, and hold our hands up and say, "Children of the world, we love you, we bless you, and we behold the Christ in you."
We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. We can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. I see you. I see you. I know you. I know you. You're a part of me. My heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love you. You can change the world one heart at a time. One heart. You can change the world one heart at a time. One heart. I see you. I see. I know you. I know you. You're a part of me. I can change the world change the
one heart at a time.
one heart.
I can change the world,
Change the
one heart at a time.
one heart.
I see you,
I see.
I know you,
I know you.
you're a part of me. My heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love you. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change one heart, one heart, one heart at a time. One heart, one heart,
Heart at a time.
I'm sure you noticed Lucinda's not with us this morning. She's a little under the weather, and our thoughts and prayers are with her. And usually I tell her she comes up with a brilliant song for our talk. But she didn't this morning. Reverend Margot did. And it's very appropriate and loving, caring song. Thank you. Today, God promised man the good, obedient wife would be found in all corners of the world. And then he made the world round. So, today's talk will be about love. Because coming up the end of this week is Valentine's Day. So what better time to talk about love than around that time? So as we start today's talk, I want you to just take a deep breath with me. Not a rushed breath, not a polite breath, a real one. Because love, real love, cannot be rushed, and it certainly cannot be faked. So just take that breath, breathe it in, and just let it flow out naturally. And we speak about love constantly. We quote it, teach it, chase it, and sometimes weaponize it. We tell ourselves stories about what love should look like, feel like, cost, or require. And yet, for all our familiarity with the words, many people go their entire lives without ever truly knowing love. Not because love is rare, but because vulnerability is. So spiritually speaking, love is not something we acquire. It is something that it is not something I should say, earn, deserve, or finally stumble upon once we fix ourselves. Love is something we allow. This is a radical idea in a world built on achievement. We are trained to believe that everything of value must be earned through effort, control, improvement. So naturally, we apply that same logic to love. We say things like, I just need to become better. Once I heal a little more, I'll be ready. When I'm stronger, more confident, more successful, then I'll open my heart. But love does not wait for perfection. Love waits for openness. And openness requires vulnerability. That is where we struggle. Because vulnerability feels like standing without armor. It feels like exposure. It feels like risk. And many of us learned very, very early that risk leads to pain. So we adapted. I can talk about that in my life. You've heard it before, but you're going to hear it again. When I was very young, around 5 or 6 years old, my father comes in and says he's leaving. I guess my mother and him weren't getting along, so he left. Well, when you're that young and you're a child, you don't see there was a difference between your parents that split them apart. You see, what did I do? What did I do to cause this? Had to be me. And you carry that in your life. You build walls, you build defenses to hold yourself back from being hurt again. All of us do that in one form or another sometimes in our life, trying to be the perfect child, trying to be good enough. Hearing them put you down, saying you can't do that or something. But we all build up resistance. But none of us are born guarded. A child loves freely. A child trusts instinctively. A child offers their whole heart without strategy, and then life happens. Someone withdraws affection. Someone betrays trust. Someone leaves. Someone shames. Someone teaches us that being too sensitive is a flaw. And so slowly, subtly, we begin to close. Not all at once, not dramatically. Just a little tightening here, a little less protection or a little more protection there. A little voice that says, don't give too much. We don't call it fear, we call it wisdom. We don't call it armor, we call it boundaries. And we don't call it closing the heart. We call it being realistic. And sometimes boundaries are holy. Sometimes protection is necessary. But there is a difference between healthy boundaries and a barricaded heart. A boundary still allows connection. A barricade does not. Many people say they want love, but what they actually want is safety without exposure, connection without risk, intimacy without uncertainty. But that is not real love. That is control. Guarded love says, I'll give you this much, but no more. I'll open up once I'm sure you won't hurt me. I'll love you, but I still be prepared for the ending. So what does real love say? Here I am. This is me. I don't know how this will end, but I choose presence anyway. Guarded love exists at the level of the ego. Real love exists at the level of the soul, at the level of your heart. The ego's job is survival. The soul's calling is communion. And communion requires vulnerability. Not oversharing, not self-abandonment, not emotional chaos. but human presence. Vulnerability is not about bleeding everywhere. It is about telling the truth gently, courageously, without armor. Here is the deeper metaphysical truth. Vulnerability is not a psychological trick. It is spiritual alignment. When we are vulnerable, we align, I should say, with the nature of reality itself. Because spirit is vulnerable. Creation itself is an act of vulnerability. Think about it. The universe did not have to express itself. It could have just remained silent, contained, and whole within itself. And yet it chose expansion. It chose expression. It chose form. It chose risk. Every relationship is a microcosm of creation. To love is to say, I will let myself be affected. And that is terrifying to the ego, but sacred to the soul. If we look at Jesus, not as a distant icon, but as a metaphysical teacher, we see vulnerability everywhere. He loved openly. He touched the untouchable. He wept publicly. He asked for companionship in his darkest hour. And he allowed himself to be misunderstood, rejected, and even abandoned. And yet he never closed his heart. His power did not come from invincibility. It came from surrender. He showed us that love does not avoid pain, it transforms pain. This is crucial. Vulnerability does not mean that nothing hurts. It means that pain does not get the final word. The reason vulnerability feels dangerous is because it threatens the ego's primary illusion, control. The ego believes if I stay guarded, I can manage outcomes. If I don't need too much, I won't be disappointed. If I don't open fully, I won't break. But here's the paradox. A heart that never breaks also never fully opens. And a heart that never fully opens never fully lives. Avoiding pain may keep us functioning, but it also keeps us disconnected. Many people confuse emotional numbness with peace. They confuse independence with wholeness. They confuse self-sufficiency with spiritual maturity. But the soul is not self-sufficient. The soul is relational. To really know love, we must be willing to be seen. Not the curated version, not the competent version, not the spiritual version, the real version. The one with questions, the one with longing, the one with fear, the one that says, I don't have this all figured out. I know I don't. The ego says, if they really knew me, they would leave. The soul whispers, if they really knew me, I could finally rest. Being seen does not guarantee acceptance. But without being seen, acceptance is meaningless. You cannot be loved for who you are if you never show who you are. Before we can be vulnerable with others, we must be vulnerable with ourselves. Many of us hide from our own hearts. We distract. We intellectualize. We stay busy. We stay productive. We stay fine. But love cannot flow through denial. Vulnerability begins with honesty. This hurts. I'm lonely. I'm scared. I want more. These are not weaknesses. They are signals of aliveness. The heart speaks softly. And when we ignore it long enough, it grows quiet. Not because it has nothing to say, but because it has learned it will not be heard. To love is to trust the nature of existence. To say, even if this ends, it matters. Even if I am hurt, I will not close. Connection is worth the risk. This is not naive. It is brave. And it is metaphysical faith. Faith that love is not wasted. Faith that nothing given from the heart is ever lost. Faith that vulnerability aligns us with truth, not danger. Let's be clear. Vulnerability is not chasing people who cannot meet you, tolerating disrespect, ignoring red flags, sacrificing self-worth. Vulnerability is choice. It is conscious, it is grounded, and it says, I will open where there is life. And sometimes the most vulnerable act is walking away with your heart intact. There is a cost to vulnerability. But there is also a cost to avoidance. The cost of avoidance is a shallow connection, chronic loneliness, emotional fatigue, a quiet grief for the love that you never fully let in. Many people are not afraid of love itself. They are afraid of needing. But need is not failure. Need is relationship. So the invitation today is not to force openness, not to rip down walls, not to expose wounds prematurely. The invitation is gentle. Where can you soften? Where can you tell the truth? Where can you allow yourself to be just a little more real? Love does not enter through demand. Love enters through permission. And when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, when we allow ourselves to be seen, we do not lose ourselves. We remember ourselves. We remember that love was never something outside of us. It was the very movement of spirit within us, waiting for us to open the door, and the door has always been open. And if you get anything from this talk today, it's not that you just need to try to throw open the doors and say, here I am. Not really realistic. It's taking the next step. Just a little step when an opportunity arrives to say, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to show you who I am. Allowing myself to be truth. To express that love openly, honestly. Each of you, I hope, are learning you are an expression of God, an expression of love. Nothing can change that. You may hold it back, try to avoid it. But as we move through this life, that's what we need to learn. I am an expression of God, an expression of love. There's nothing better. So let's take that now into time of meditation. So let us move gently inward. And if you feel comfortable, just allow your eyes to close. Take a slow breath in and just allow a long, slow breath out. Again, breathing in and releasing. Let the body settle. Let your shoulders just kind of droop. The jaw to unclench. And allow your heart to have space. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. Nothing else you need to solve. Just this moment, just this presence. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest, the heart space. Not the physical heart alone, but that spiritual heart. That place where love is felt, where longing lives, and where truth waits patiently. Imagine that within this space there is a gentle light, not harsh, not demanding, but a light that simply shines. This light is the love that has always been within you. Not earned, not achieved, given. Now, without judgment, notice how you have protected this light. We all do. Perhaps you built walls of busyness. Perhaps you learned to stay strong, became the helper, the achiever, the one who holds everything together. Just notice. No criticism, only awareness. And ask yourself quietly, What am I afraid would happen if I were truly seen? Don't force an answer. Just let whatever comes to come. Maybe you fear rejection, misunderstanding, maybe loss. Just breathe with it. Now imagine that the light in your heart grows warmer, kinder, and hear this truth spoken within you. You are safe to be real. You are worthy of love as you are. Nothing essential about you needs to be hidden. And allow these words to land where they need to land. Vulnerability is not exposure to harm. It is exposure to truth. And truth is healing. So in this moment, allow yourself to stop performing, stop managing, stop pretending, and just be. And as we come back to this time, to this place, know that you are already perfect in every way. So let's just say, thank you. And so it is. And so we let it be. So when you're ready, just open your eyes. Be back in this time, this place, and know your truth.
Well, this is the time in our service when we have an opportunity to give back to Spirit through our offerings and our tithes. We give in love and gratitude for our own prosperity in its many forms, which comes to us through God, our instant, constant, and abundant source. When we have some ushers, would they please come forward? Thank you so much for doing that. It's hard. I invite you to hold your offerings in your hand as we say our offertory blessing together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all of the good I am and have, all the good I give and receive, and I am grateful.
Hallelujah.
And please join me as we bless this offering. And as we do that, remember Tuesday's lunch day.
We can do that. We do that well.
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't get to you.
Got other priorities. Sorry. Amy's coming back. I gotta go to Dallas and pick her up.
Well, okay.
Yeah, all right. With the exception this time.
Yes. I didn't know if she was.
Okay, our prosperity statement. There it is. We affirm the continued growth and prosperity of Unity Spiritual Center of Waco, and we are grateful. In our prayer for protection, it's up there. The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us,
I am the power of God.
and the presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God.
Wherever I am, God is, and all is well.
Before we sing, you had cookies with me.
You are an expression of love. Let the church say, Amen. Amen.
Wow.